Hey guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Boost! Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous now. I could use like vocal training lessons from a coach. Oh, we're gonna talk about James Charles in just a second. Boost! But before we do, I want to talk a little bit about the video that I made yesterday because it's actually really pertinent to this video, and I'm going to discuss it in a little while. Why it's pertinent to this video. Yesterday I made a video which I was so excited to make, and it was about teen drag queens and the whole community of teen queens on Instagram and on Twitter and on YouTube and just everywhere. And you know, how they're supportive of each other within the community. And there are several drag races that are going on YouTube and Instagram right now. And I have really caught up and watched all of they're fantastic. Anyway, last night I posted this video, and I mean to tell you, within 3 hours, I had received 60 messages from these teen queens. And the overwhelming amount of love that I received from them was, I mean, surreal. They were so kind, so humble, so, just grateful that anybody had brought them any kind of attention. It just was the coolest thing. And literally, it's the reason why I make videos, to impact somebody's life in some way, whether it's to do a drama video and make somebody laugh or go, I wonder about that, or my vlogging where I talk about my life, or talking about my addiction and my recovery, or just my family, or, being gay and married, whatever. I mean, whatever I talk about on this channel is to impact somebody in some way, even if it's just one person. They are just the coolest kids out there in the entire world. So I'm going to do a follow-up video in a week because I want to talk about the Instagram races, and I want to talk about a lot of the other YouTube drag races and things like that. If you're interested, I'm also going to be doing a live You Now stream with a bunch of these teen queens and guesting them and asking them questions and stuff like that, because it's a community that I really think deserves a lot of positive attention right now. And I received so many messages that said that if it wasn't from, with it talking about each other from these teen queens, that if it wasn't for their sisters, that they would not be here right now because they were so desperate, so alone, that when they started reaching out to other teen queens, they found a camaraderie, within their own community. And I think that that's really the importance of social media and pop culture and YouTube and all this kind of stuff, is the influence that you're putting out there and who you are and what kind of role model you are to the rest of the world. And it's something you have to think about, okay? I don't care who you are. I don't care, if you're a greeter at Walmart, that you are affecting somebody's life when they walk through that door. And if you think you're not, you need to start asking the people when they walk through the door. And, it's one of the things I talk on here a lot about, is about these younger YouTubers, boost, and the fact that they're just negligent about being a role model to these younger kids. And so I'm going to talk about James Charles today, queen of negligence. Anyway, I was just snooping around Twitter last night, and then I came back on it today. When I came upon a tweet from James Charles where he said, are you ready? Now, if you don't know who James Charles is, James Charles is a newly 18, just 18, makeup booty guru. And why is he a beauty guru? I will tell you why. Because he had his senior pictures taken, allegedly, didn't like the outcome of them, called the person up, said, can I redo my face and have them retaken and all this kind of stuff. Okay, it has since come out allegedly that they were photoshopped. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's not true. I have linked their channel so many times now that I'm not going to do it anymore, but Shook, the channel Shook, S-H-O-O-K, did a video called James Charles Lying to Ellen DeGeneres about how he got famous. It's hilarious, okay? Because it's him telling this story, which so many drama channels now have covered, that it's just ridiculous to continue to tell the story, nationally. Nobody believes you, James, okay? Jimmy Cricket. Anyway, Jiminy Cricket. So anyway, I'm reading these tweets from him, right? Now, if you also don't know, what you don't know is a lot, he's come for lots of people on his Twitter. This is what kills me, is these beauty gurus who are so about beauty and being beautiful human beings, okay, are so nasty ugly on the inside. They will just come for anybody, right? He also has made some very ignorant statements. You guys, there was a statement made about going to Africa, I hope I don't get, or going to Ethiopia or something like that, I hope I don't get Ebola and all that kind of stuff, and every drama channel in the world covered that, and it's just like, you know, listen, okay? He's also the face of, what is it? It doesn't matter, CoverGirl. So he was the first male that was ever on CoverGirl, or the face of CoverGirl. And big deal. I mean, that's a really huge deal, right? You're now the role model to tons of people, right? Especially young people. And so you might want to think about that. You might want to get you a PR person. Where are these YouTubers and these beauty influencers, PR people? Because they're idiots. They tweet shit out. I mean, it's literally like this, okay? James Charles, we're going to talk about this in a second, but he is like literally the new Kendall Ray coming for drama channels. Why would you do that? But you need to have somebody like your mama sitting there going, zip your mouth, okay? If you can't tweet appropriately, stay off Twitter. So anyway, I was reading through these tweets last night, and he tweeted out, I wish people would mind their own business. These drama accounts, I'm an account now. I thought I was a candle review company, but I guess I'm an account now. I'm an account executive. These accounts fuel so much unnecessary problems and hatred in the online community. Online community? Girl, do you mean Twitter and YouTube? That sounds silly. Anyway, so I went on here and I went back. This kills me, right? So I went back to 2 tweets, and he posted this video yesterday. I can't be bothered to watch his videos, no offense, okay? I watched like 10 minutes of a YouNow stream. He was laying in bed looking through his phone, and he goes, he had been on like a half an hour, 45 minutes. He was like, okay, you guys, I'm bored, so I'm gonna get off here. I thought, thank God you're boring me. So anyway, he tweets this whole thing out here, or puts his comment on his video. He must have talked about like hemp and marijuana and stuff like that, because he said on here, I was not informed about the oils at all, aside from the fact that they are associated with marijuana, which is a topic I very much try, in all caps, to stay ignorant towards being my personal feelings about drug use. Okay, so he goes on and says all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, ignorant towards your feelings, blah, 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 about your... What are you trying to say, gal, okay? Don't act ignorant when everybody around you is basically a pothead, okay? They show it in their videos. Don't act like, who, me? I'm 15. 15? God, all the 15-year-olds are smoking weed these days. Who, me? I'm 8. Maybe some of the 8-year-olds. I mean, James, don't act ignorant to the world that you don't know about all this shit. You just did a collab with Tana Mojo. Come on now, okay? She's the pothead of YouTube. So anyway, I'm like going through all this stuff. And she talks about it in every one of her videos. So I'm going through these tweets, right? And I'm reading his tweets. Here he comes for the drama account community. We're a drama account community. I love that all day long. That makes me sound like very professional. He goes, 2 influencers tweet the same emoji or use the same Snapchat filter, and all of a sudden are supposedly in love. What if they genuinely did like each other? Check yes or no. Do you like each other? Yes, no, and then hand it back to me. What are we, 14? Now their mentions and comments are filled with rumors and comments that most likely ruin any chance they had. It's so dumb. Listen, okay? I mean, what are we, 10? And we're in fifth grade, and it's like, oh, Johnny loves Susie. Oh my God, but everybody in class is talking about it. Now Johnny and Susie don't have a real chance. Okay, let's go to the pool and get nachos. I mean, come on. This is just such dumb, ridiculous BS. And then he goes, what's so funny is if you go under here and read the comments, none of the tweets, like the people that are responding to him, are talking about the drama. All they're talking about is sending him pictures and going, I just did this look. Do you like it? It's full facial. Do you like it? Full facial, full frontal. Who'd care? I have no issue with people getting called out when they mess up. Really? Because when you got called out for that whole Ebola mess, baby, you came for the drama channels. I just wish drama accounts would leave personal stuff alone. Sad emoji. Yawn, he says. And then he goes on to all this other kind of stuff, and he's retweeting people's stuff. And would you guys want to watch a video of me playing Mario Kart? Please, can I see that? Oh my God. I mean, if that fucking video trends too, like give me a break, okay? All these kids out there waiting for him. So anyway, basically, now if you don't know who Kendall Ray is the conspiracy queen of YouTube. God, kill a beast, that did this video about 6 months ago, which was not part of the drama community when her channel was tanking, because now she got a shout out from Shane Dawson, so it like tripled her numbers. But her channel was tanking because she couldn't make any money off of AdSense anymore. And if I can't make any money off AdSense, I'm gonna have to get a real job. So please give me money in my Patreon account. But before all that, she did this video where she came for the drama channels, right? Because she figured out the gig. I mean, everybody in the world says, if you can't get views or subs, start as a drama channel. I didn't even know what a fucking drama channel was. I just started talking about it. So anyway, and so she did this video coming for the drama channel. Did you know? Conspiracy. Did you know there was a whole community of people that make videos about other YouTubers? Really, girl? So anyway, basically what she did was she said, dear drama channels, make videos about me. And guess what? We all did. So anyway, here you go with James Charles coming for the drama channels. Dear drama channels, I suck. Please make videos about me so everybody will pay attention to me. Signed, JC. I just can't. Oh, this is so foolish, isn't it? And then up here he goes, this is my favorite tweet of the whole tweets, the tweets. Did you guys have the tweets? I have the tweets after reading James Charles' tweets. Highlight so bright, the grease on my fries is shaking. What foolishness. Okay, this is the best right here. I have a voice lesson with a super prestigious vocal coach tomorrow, and I'm literally so nervous, but also so excited to learn and improve. Is he coming out with music? No, ma'am. Okay, baby, you ain't the new Lady Gaga. Don't be fooling yourself. You're not, okay? You're boring as shit live. You're almost as boring in your videos. The fact that you can do makeup is working for you, and that, you know, I keep on wanting to say Clearasil. The fact that CoverGirl noticed you is fantastic, okay? But you're nobody's singer. Why does everybody think you're, here be the homophone, redneck gay all day? Why does everybody think that because you're a YouTuber, you're all of a sudden a singer and you're gonna put out a song on iTunes? No, please don't, okay? Stick to what you're good at. Know your brand. Angela always tells me that. Angela, I'll give you a little shout out there from Vegas. So anyway, I'm like so over all of this, right? It's just like, listen, James, if you were smart, what you would do is you would say, oh, I'm gonna pick my favorite drama channel. Now here's what's interesting, okay? That all the drama channels, okay, the Karina Kabooms, Kaboom, in my opinion, all of them have made videos about James Charles, okay? All of them, except for me. I have not made one video about James Charles. Now, I did include him in the drama opera. Jeffree Star, Jaclyn Hill, Manny and Yue, Nikki Tutorials, James Charles. See, he got in there at the end, right? Okay, well, you have to find a twink to cast as the part of James Charles, unless James Charles is such a great singer by that point that he just wants to be in the own musical playing himself. Does anybody do that anymore? God, that would be such a great day if, like, Lifetime movie, you know, you look on there back in the day, The Burning Bed. Anyway, do you guys remember all those movies? I miss those movies. The days of yon, of Lifetime movies. But anyway, so I'm reading all this, I'm watching all this stuff last night go down with James Charles, who constantly, okay, is endorsing these very expensive products, all right? And, you know, the people that are watching his videos are not 50-year-old gals that are like, let this 18-year-old boy teach me some lessons. They just aren't, okay? The majority of people that are watching James Charles videos are probably James Charles' age or younger, okay? And a lot of them are probably drag queens that are trying to look for new makeup ideas and all this kind of stuff. Oh, hold on, I forgot. Now I feel more like James Charles. That is not a good look for me. Anyway, and I don't dislike James Charles, okay? I mean, I think he's a bit silly and he's showing his age, which is why he needs a PR person to say, shut your mouth, okay? You got a really good gig. You're the face of fucking CoverGirl. Shut your mouth. Don't tweet out something unless we approve it. You think these major celebrities are tweeting out their own shit? Y'all are foolish. They hire people for that kind of stuff. No, ma'am, not today, never. You guys need to really think about what you're tweeting out there. James, everybody would think, I mean, if you hadn't gone and done that whole foolishness with Latrice Royale at DragCon, did you guys know this, where he cut a line of about 100 because he thought he was so famous and she didn't know who he was? Lived, okay? I lived for that shit. So anyway, be humble, all right? Be over there and just be the golden boy of the makeup community. People would love you. You keep on showing your ass. Don't show your ass, because this gig is not going to be around forever. It's not. Everybody right now is into the whole makeup this, makeup that, and all this kind of stuff. But listen, 5 years from now, we could be all natural and nobody could give a rat's ass about makeup, and you're out of a job, you know, flipping fries at McDonald's. Don't think it won't happen. It's happened to better people than you. So anyway, I just want to go back to the whole teen queen thing that I did last night. So, you know, these messages that I got were so endearing. And this one queen messaged me, and I want to read you something that she said to me in regards to James. This isn't about James Charles, but I just want to read it to you. And she said, first she said, I already said it in my story, but it bears repeating. These are teenagers speaking this way. James can't even tweet out, but thank you so much for shedding light on the online competitions and teen queen community as a whole. It means the world to us. And I said, oh my God, thank you so much. She said, I'd like to elaborate because the more I think about what you said, the more meaningful it becomes. So many of the queens in this online community we've created are too young to get jobs, or their families are too poor to financially support their drag. So they save up all the money they have just to buy eyeliner or lipstick, and they try to make things out of nothing because it is what they love doing. Personally, as a closeted transgender girl who is also a drag queen, this community has offered so much love and support and guidance through something that I would have had to navigate alone without. The competitions we do mean so much to us, whether people watch it or not, but when there's an audience to validate your work, it becomes an entirely different experience. Thank you so much for appreciating the work this community has done. It means the world to all of us. How dare you, James Charles, make a mockery of what has been handed to you when other people cannot afford the luxuries that you have. I watched video after video of these queens talking about how they go to the dollar store because it's the only lipstick they can afford. And you are sitting on here giving biased reviews, talking about makeup you could never afford if it wasn't for the luxuries that you have been given. And then you want to come on here and slam drama channels because we want to talk about how you guys push Morphe codes, and all this other kind of shit, or because we're talking about this relationship or that relationship. Your career was built on drama. Don't forget that, okay? And, you know, you might want to think about being more of a role model to the younger generation out there that is looking up to you for your tutorials, for the message that you are speaking of, for the opportunities you have been given as a young person, because you are giving a lot of hope to these younger people out there, okay, that are thinking maybe someday somebody will notice me, and maybe I can get a job at a MAC counter, I can be a MAC makeup artist, I can be a winning drag queen, I can get bookings, or maybe even CoverGirl might hire me. You have a lot of power out there. Please use it for the positive. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.